Everyone, welcome to my channel. I am just Shani, and today we're going to be watching lesbian TikTok story times. This nose ring got my nose looking wide. I ain't even mad at it because my nose is cute. Go ahead and check out the product of the day in the link in the description, first link. And while you're there, go ahead and check out my t-shirts. Them bitties and those kitties, honey. Go ahead and check it out. And while you're doing stuff for me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like, and ring that bell so you'll be notified every time I post a video. Let's dive in.
Alright, y'all, we're gonna do a quick story time. We're gonna call this one Texas Longhorn 304. Alright, so went to a pool party once, ended up meeting this girl at the pool party. She was like, when she first walked in, I noticed her. So she was, you know what I'm saying? She was kind of killing it. Like, you know what I'm saying? She was killing it. She was nice. And you know, people just look different far away than they do up close sometimes. So like far away, I was like, oh yeah, she bad. Up close, I was like, she alright. You know what I'm saying? She cool. But I'm still gonna take a note. Because I was just going through a time period where I just wanted to go on a date. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to go on a date. I just wanted to kick it with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Just have somebody to kick it with. I just didn't want to work, going home. That was it. So we ended up talking back and forth, you know, getting to know each other or whatever. Communicating through text message. Then through the phone. And every time I would talk to her on the phone, she would kind of like ask me questions as far as like my bag. You know what I'm saying? Like if I had any money or whatever, or if I was broke. Which I guess I wasn't that offended by it because I ain't never been broke. So I'm just like, everything she asked me, I kind of just, you know what I'm saying, clarified. Like, nah, yeah, I got my own house, got my own car, got my, you know what I'm saying, all of that good stuff or whatever. So, I ended up asking her on it. No, before I asked her on a date, she goes through my social media. And of course, she had her little comments to say about my social media because I got a lot going on with my social media. So I expect that from anybody, to be honest with y'all. But I asked her, you know, if she wants to go on a date, where she wants to go. You know, I'm down for anything, whatever she feels like doing. Because I definitely just didn't know her well enough to just pick out a date. So I kind of just wanted to see where her head was at. So she tells me that one of her favorite restaurants is Texas Longhorn. I'm like, all right, you know. And mind you, the whole time you asked me about my bag, but I asked you to go on a date and you bring up Texas Longhorn. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, all right, cool. Maybe she care about my pockets. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she being considerate. Cool. So, so mind you, the day that we had the date, we both had to go to work. I got off at like 5. I think she got off at like 3 o'clock. I think she said she worked from home. She had her own little, you know, fashion design company at home. But she also does customer service for somewhere, you know, over the phone, whatever. Cool. So I ended up getting off at 6. We were supposed to be meeting up around 8 o'clock. So I get to the house, you know what I'm saying? In my mind, I'm like, she ain't for no broke. So, you know, I get kind of fly. You know what I'm saying? Not too fly because it's Texas Longhorn. But I throw on like my, you know what I'm saying, a Louis hoodie. You know what I'm saying? Like some nice jeans, some J's. You know what I'm saying? Just making sure I was fresh. You know what I'm saying? Make sure I took a nice shower. Got a haircut like 2 days prior. Because mind you, this is like a week notice of her knowing that we're going on a date. So had my hair cut, you know what I'm saying? Look, I'm just smelling good. Make sure I was smelling good because I'm always smelling good. But I was making sure I was smelling good. You know what I'm saying? So she said she wants to meet me there. Cool, we meet there. I pull up and she calls me. She's like, where you at? Where you park? And I told her where I parked there. She's like, okay, cool. I'm finna come park beside you. But already in my mind, I'm like, oh, so she already trying to see what type of whip I'm pushing. Bet. So she pull up next to me and I'm like, she had like this little Nissan, which I'm not tripping or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Do you, boo? But at the same time, like, the way you been coming at me is like, your bag is big. You know what I'm saying? And I'm flashing and you not. But anyways, so she's like, so you smoke or whatever? And I'm like, yeah. She's like, all right, bet I want to hit this before we go on the inside. So I'm like, all right, cool. I already don't smoke in my car, but you know what I'm saying? Cool. So she gets out the car and I look over. And y'all, this girl got on a white t-shirt that didn't even look like it had hit an urn ever. Some blue jeans and some like Teen J's, not even not even JJ's, but like Teen J's, bro. Like, and I'm just looking at them. But that wasn't the worst part. The worst part was she had on this wig, and like I guess y'all gotta like put the edges down with gel or something. But it was like real crunchy on the sides, and like I could see the lining of the wig, and I could see the makeup look like it was crustier on the side too. Yeah, I just kept staring at her because I could see like some of her forehead coming from the wig, and I'm just like in my mind like I what? Like, I was instantly turned off. She got in my car, whatever. Okay, nails not done. Like, and then it's not the fact that your nails not done, whatever. I would appreciate your nails to be done, but it was the fact that they was like, they was there was no nails on them. It looked like she just been chewing on them, like she had on chewed on fingers, and that just, it's just not attractive to me or whatever. So, anyways, I'm like, man, let's get this over. At this point, I'm just like, I'm already at like, let's get this over with. Because clearly she didn't even care. Like, it looked like it looks like she literally woke up. She took a nap before she came, got up. Her breath even looked like it was probably hot from the nap that she probably took before she got up and grabbed her purse and got in the car. Like, so I'm like, oh, okay, so this is a friend date. That's what I'm thinking off top. Like, oh, we cool. This is a friend date. This what this gotta be. You know what I'm saying? She not interested in me, cool, because I'm definitely not interested in her. I already knew that before we even went in Texas Longhorn, y'all. So we get in Texas Longhorn, and you know how to have those steaks on the side or whatever. You can pick a steak. So the first thing she do is go over there and pick a steak, and I'm like, oh, she really don't care about my pockets, because now I don't even want to spend no bread because you came looking like this. But, and then not just that, she picks out a T-bone steak. Like a T-bone steak. A T-bone steak is for broke people that try to act like they rich. Like, if you gonna get a good steak, get you a ribeye. Get you a ribeye. If you wanna make me get a ribeye. Not no T-bone. Like, that's anyways. So she picks out one. I want this, and okay, whatever. And I'm just looking at her like, I really should be asking you for some of the tab, like. But it's a little bit more to this story, so it's gonna have to be a part two. Y'all just hold on, I got y'all. So yeah, we get seated, we get seated or whatever. We sit down, ask us what we want to drink. First ghetto behavior that I saw, and ghetto country, I don't know, but or broke or cheap, I don't know. But this behavior just was not attractive to me. Okay, first thing first, she orders water. I order water because I actually like to drink water, and I be needing water, so I order water. She ordered water. She ordered a lot of lemon, which is cool. I like lemon in my water sometimes. It's better for digestion. But she gets these bowls of lemon and commences to making lemonade at the table. Commenced to making lemonade at the table. And I'm just looking at her like, she must be paying. Yeah, she must be paying because, or she don't, this, all the sugar packages, all the squeezed out lemons, just all the stuff on the table. I'm just like, oh my God. So, mind you, the server is looking at us upside our head too, by the way, okay? Server comes, she tells them what steak, she gives them a little ticket or whatever, that's her steak, and he asked how she wanted cooked, and she was like, well done. I don't want no pink. I want it well done. And I'm just looking at her. Strike 3,000. Like, first off, you already ordered a T-bone, which is already, anyways. Anybody that orders a steak well done, I feel some type of way about y'all. I'm sorry, because y'all, at this point, y'all just eating rubber. Anyways, so, And mind you, she's saying it like she just, okay. Anyways, I'm just looking at her. Our salads come to the table. We get our salads. She orders, she tells him she wants a bowl of ranch. She tells him she wants a bowl of ranch. I'm like, I guess. She gets the salad and a bowl of ranch, and she commences, and she puts a small plate beside her salad, commences taking stuff out of the salad, taking lettuce and carrots and dipping them in the ranch with her fingers. And when I say dipping, I mean covering the whole thing with ranch. I mean, ranch was all over the table. And I'm just looking at her like, this gotta be a joke. Or I am with the most countryest, ghettoest person I could have went on a date with, y'all. It gets worse. So, as we're eating the salad, she commences to, okay, look, my bad. So as we're eating the salad, she started, we just started having a regular conversation or whatever. And mind you, within the time the men had been talking, we never talked sexually. Like, we never talked about nothing sexual. Because I'm just getting to know you or whatever, and you ain't came at me like that, so I'm not going to come at you like that. Let's do a part 3, y'all. Let's do a part 3. So, yeah, she's eating salad the ghetto way. I don't know, whatever. I'm just watching, looking at her. So now we go into having like a sexual conversation on what each other likes. And she doesn't ask me what I like. She pretty much tells me that she knocks down all her studs that she messes around with a strap. And it just is what it is. And she said, and you can say what you want about you not liking it, but they all say that. I leaned up on the table. I said, sweetie, I think at the time I was 38, 39, whatever. But I'm old enough to know what I like. I don't have any questions about my own sexuality. Like, I'm grown. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm grown. So with that being said, I don't like that. And you don't even have an option to try. You don't have an option. It's not an option. You're not doing it. It'll never be done. Like, whatever. That's what she said to me. Whatever. You're disrespectful. Yeah, you're disrespectful. You're real disrespectful. Like, so, like, now I'm just looking at her and them little chicken fingers she called fingers, and I'm just all the way turned off. So then it gets worse. They bring the steak. They bring the food to the table, right? Bring the steak to the table. He asks, do you want any steak sauce? She's like, I got my own. And commits to pulling some steak sauce out of her purse. And mind you, it's cool if you're pulling out steak sauce and it's like A1. You know what I'm saying? And it's brand new or something like that, or it look nice, whatever. But if this wasn't the most ghetto, I mean, the bottle looked like, it looked like she just dug the bottle out the trash can. Like, it looked like the bottle just came out the trash can. I was like, some ghetto country steaks. I don't even know what that was, man. I don't even know what that was. When I tell you the waiter was looking at me like, and I'm looking at him like, he could tell I was ready to go. He could tell I was ready to go. And mind you, like, I thought I had calmed down the whole situation. I thought I had stopped the conversation as far as her not being able to knock me down. But clearly, she is aggressive and thinks she was going to do what she wants to do. So she was just like, the reason you don't want me to strap you down is because you scared you going to like it. I said, why are we still talking about this? Yeah, like, why are we still talking about this? I said what I had to say. Like, I'm grown. So, mind you, I sit right there and watch her cut the steak and literally take bites of steak with her hand and put it on one side of her mouth and chew on one side of her mouth because she said that her tooth over there ain't strong enough or something like that. But my thing, bro, if your teeth messed up, don't eat steak in front of nobody. Like, don't eat steak in front of nobody. Because if it wasn't the ghetto trying to watch her chew that steak, I was like, somebody, I gotta be on some show. This gotta be a prank. This gotta be a prank. Man, when I tell you that check came, it was $89. I looked over at her because I really wanted her to pay her portion. And I was ready to go, you hear me? But I paid the little 89. I still like Texas Roadhouse, do not get me wrong, but I won't be taking her back there. Alright, y'all want to part 4? I really ain't too much to say. Like, after I paid the little tab or whatever, we got up, walked to the cars. They was parked beside each other. I dapped up and was like, alright, I'll holler at you later. And I just didn't hit up no more. She didn't hit me up no more either, so I don't think she was feeling me either. Like, we just two different people. And at the end of the day, like, I'm just not with what she with, and she clearly ain't with what I'm with. Like, if I go on a date, I want you to be classy, and I don't care where it's at. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care where it's at. I just want you to be classy. Just be a lady. You know what I'm saying? Like, carry yourself as such. And, you know, everybody ain't for everybody. I ain't mad about it.
Honey, so much happened. First of all, why are we picking up girls at a pool party? That wasn't in my video on how to get a girlfriend. That was not in that location, was not in my video. A pride event, okay. But a pool party, homie? No, you do not do that, because you know what girls are at pool parties? Those type of girls. Those type of girls. Fred, you saw her from a distance and she was all damn. But when she got closer, you was just like, I don't know. That was it. That was the signal right there. Like, up close, what we doing? Stop. We're not doing this. You just wanted a booty call. No. I'm not. The moment you got there, I mean, let's go before the moment you got there. The conversation leading up to it. She asking about your money. I feel like maybe that's a conversation. I don't know. I don't talk about money when it comes to relationships, because, you know, when people know about money, know that you got money, they treat you completely different. Like Taylor Swift. I remember I was Ubering, or no, I wasn't Ubering. I think I was Lyft driving, and this couple got in my car, and I'm the type of person who, I love trivia. I love facts. I like history. I'll tell you some trivia that you'll be like, bitch, how you even know that? Like, so Taylor Swift trivia. Taylor Swift came on. I was just like, oh, fun fact. I bet you didn't know this. Taylor Swift is a billionaire. Her family is money. She came from money. She doesn't have to sing, but she just wants to sing. She doesn't have to. She got money. Her family got money. Moment I said that, they just switched. Like, the woman in the car was just like, I love Taylor Swift. I told her she had money. Oh no. Oh. So she was out, like, she got fame, she got money, and I was just like, wait, what? So now you don't like Taylor Swift just because she has money? I was just like, okay, maybe because you can't relate, but that doesn't take away the talent. Like, you like the song, right? What does it matter? She got money. I like, so yeah, when you mention money, people change. So yeah, I guess maybe that's the thing. I don't know. I don't talk about money finances when I'm first talking to somebody. It's nice to know that you have a car, but I really don't care about your money. I don't, because I have my own. So I don't care about your money. So I maybe comment below if you talk about finances during the talking stage, because I just don't. I feel like maybe, like, once you, like, getting past the talking stage and getting to the serious stage and thinking about marriage, yeah, that should be a conversation. Like, what's your credit score looking like? Because mine's is that people credit. So is you on that people credit? Because if you're not, we're not gonna get married regardless. But I feel like that's when you talk about it. So yeah, Fred, you said she done pulled up in a Nissan. I don't even care about that, because every girl I know from the hood, or just any girl, honestly, I know has a side. It's just a thing. Like I don't really see anything about that. Like I'm just like, okay, it's a thing. Like it's just a car. Like I don't know. That's weird. But the moment you said she got out, look at how she was looking, that would be a problem for me. That would be a problem for me because I know I would come to impress. But the thing about it, friend, you say you pulled up with some jeans and a sweatshirt. If I come to a date and you in some jeans and a sweatshirt, right? Because you're not presenting yourself for me. Like you're not dressing to impress. You didn't came up here with some jeans and a sweatshirt trying to talk about me and my white t-shirt and jeans. But again, I would not come up to a date looking like that. I would come looking like, damn. Like, honey, you about to pay for this food and I'm gonna get a doggy bag for my mom. Like, I need for you to understand. Like, I don't know. I just feel like I'm just that chick that you would just be like, oh yeah, I'll pay for your whole family to get some food. That's the deal for me. If you decide you want to take me out, you gotta do some convincing. And the convince part is like, oh, I'll get your mom something to eat. Okay, cool. Like 2 meals out of one. 2 meals out of one. Okay, cool. So yeah, she pulled up, not looking appropriate. See, this is what we talk about in the finding a girlfriend thing. There was an escape plan right there. You could have escaped from that before you even started. You could have smoked her stuff. We're not about that. Smoked her stuff and be like, bruh, this is what I would do. Bruh, I am too high, girl. I'm about to, I need to go take a nap. I need to go. I'm sorry, boo, but I gotta go. Like I would have figured out how to get out of that situation after I smoked her stuff. Ooh, 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 ooh. But I would have figured out how to get out that situation because there's always ways to escape. It wasn't like you had bought concert tickets or pre-booked your date. You did not spend money before the date to do on the date, so you could have escaped. So yeah, friend, I would not have continued on with the date if she showed up. And I've been there where somebody's like, oh, you want to smoke? Let's smoke in my car. It's like, you know I don't smoke in my car. I have the spray for it, but I don't smoke in my car. Like, unless, like, we're going out. Like, that's the only time. Like, maybe not because people be coming, family be coming and be like, let me borrow your car. And I'd be like, ooh, maybe not my car. Maybe not my car. I give you gas for your car. But yeah, and then you got in there and she just automatically go pick out the state. Did y'all have this conversation? Well, I guess if you asked her out on a date, because that's the thing, the person who asks the other person out on a date pays for the date. That's me. If you ain't paying, this is not a date. This is not a date. If I didn't ask you out and you're not paying, this is not a date. This is not a date. So I assume that's what you do when you go to Longhorn. I've seen people do that, but I've seen people sit down first, get their drink order, and then go pick out their steak. But maybe it's different. I don't know. Maybe it's different. Friend, I don't appreciate your comments about how I like my steak cooked. But that's cool. You can keep that because I worked in a lot of restaurants. I worked in a steakhouse cooking steaks. So I have no problem with well done. It is not dry. That doesn't read dry. If you know how to cook a steak, you can cook a well done steak with it not being dry. Hello, here I am. I know how to cook steaks on grills with charcoal and flame. Like I would have probably asked for a medium well. Honestly, a medium well. But well done, if you know how to cook a steak, it's not gonna be dry. And I hate when cooks are like, oh, I hate when customers ask for this. Why? It's their food and they're paying their money for the food. So why wouldn't they get food the way they want to eat it? Like I'm confused about that. Why are we upset about that? I used to work at a steakhouse and a customer come in and be like, hey, I want a rare steak. And I'll be like, okay. Well, he would want to, well, yeah, basically, he would want a rare steak. So this is how he wanted his steak. He wanted me to put his steak on the grill, 2 seconds, flip it over just a little bit, and give it to him. He wanted to be still, before it moved, he wanted to be like, like literally, not mooing, but moo. It was almost alive, but dead. That's how he ate his steak. I was just like, he was like, enough to get the bacteria off of it. I'm gonna eat it raw. He literally, and I'm just like, that's low key cannibalism, just a little bit. Maybe not. It's your food, and I'm not gonna judge you. It's your food. You're paying money. This is how you want it. I'm gonna cook it that way. So yeah, friend, I don't appreciate that comment. I appreciate everybody who about to be in the comments watching this video talk about, well done, medium well. What you do? I don't want to see no blood. I don't want to cut. Honey, if I'm over here crying about, like people like unaliving stuff, what makes you think that I would want to see blood? I'm a woman. I don't want to see blood when I have to see blood, you know? Like, what makes you think I want to eat something that is bleeding? I don't know. It's just it's a mind thing, baby. I don't know. It's just I don't want to see that. It's not appetizing to me when I'm cutting into something and that's running blood is running out. It's not. Stop. I don't want to do that. But comment below how you like your steaks and the fact that she just brings water. I never understood why people do that. Get water and then put lemon and sugar. Why don't you just get a lemonade? Like, you doing the most right now. It'd be different if we was on a budget and you was paying. Okay. I guess. But I'm paying. I feel like that's established. I would have said something like, why didn't you just get some lemonade? Because that looked ghetto as heck. Country ghetto. Because that was definitely, I have seen some country ghetto girls do that. I just be like, what is going on? The fact that you was out in public, everybody was looking at you like, what you did brought up into this restaurant? And that's establishment just downgrading us a little bit. No judgment though, no judgment, friend. But yeah, that would not be okay. I don't like going out in public and people are looking at me for the wrong reasons. Like, I don't pay attention to people because I'm the main character of my story. But once you bring in that negative attention to yourself, that's very noticeable because you feel the eyes and the people looking at you. Like, you feel that. So yeah, no. Who asks for a bowl of ranch? I am a fellow ranch lover. Love ranch. I'm not about to ask for a bowl. I'm gonna ask for a few of those little things. I am going to ask for. And the fact you did pick through the salad. I will pick tomatoes, those little cherry tomatoes. I will put those out of the salad. But again, I'm not gonna go out and order a salad. I could have made that salad at home exactly how I wanted with the food I want in it and not had to pick out anything for cheaper. Why am I paying for a salad at a restaurant? I don't get that. My mom be doing that. She'd be like, let's go get a salad. Why? We go to the grocery store and get stuff for a salad. Like, what are we doing? But yeah, no, picking out the stuff and then using your hands, your fingers instead of a fork is wild to me, friend. We are in public. I went to etiquette school as a child, as a young lady, went to etiquette school. So I'm not about to do that. We got this Southern Belle over here. We're not doing no foolishness like that out there. We're not putting both elbows on the table. If I'm eating, I'm not gonna put an elbow. Like, there's things you do not do in public in restaurants when you're eating, because dipping the whole thing of ranch, honey. And we were just talking about that in the other video with old girl who with her coworker, and they went out to eat, and then all of a sudden she started talking sexually when they were never on that. That's disrespectful, friend. Don't ever come to me like that at the eating table. What are we doing? Talking about, oh, I'm gonna strap you. Since whenever did studs like being strapped? I haven't heard that often. I have not heard that often. So the fact that let's not breathe on the fact that she said she was 38. Was that a mistake? Did she misspeak? Cause she don't look like no 38, like she was 38 back then. Cause she said that was back then when she was 38. So how old are you now, ma'am? Black don't crack. Black don't crack, cause darn, like, it would make sense. She said, oh yeah, I was 28 back then and now I'm 30. I went, maybe, yeah, I can see that. Like, yeah, you 30 now, you was 28 back then, or you in your 30s. But friend, okay, what's your skincare regimen? What you doing? That's skincare routine. But yeah, talking about sexually and saying she gonna strap you. How you gonna tell me what you gonna do to me? Well, not in a sexual. How you gonna tell me what I'm gonna take? How you gonna tell me what I'm gonna do? What I'm okay with? Like, oh, you ain't had it yet. You need, honey. I have tried it. And these 38 years I've been here on this green earth, I'm sure I know what I like. I'm very aware. Like, I'm grown here. Like, what are we doing? I'm gonna be the one who's stroking over here in this relationship. And what makes you think that I want to stroke you? I don't. Honestly, I wouldn't even be in that situation, because the moment I realize I have to spend my money, you're not $89 worth, honey. You're not. If you come to me like this, you act like this, $89, and now $89 is nothing when I go out to eat. That is nothing. Stop it. That is nothing when I go out to eat, and I want to eat, and I'm enjoying my company, the company I'm with. We're just talking about drinks right here. That's probably how much the drinks are in the appetizer, the tip maybe. Like, what? That's crazy, honey. You think that says a lot. You think you $89 worth talking to me slighted sideways. Like, oh, you gonna take this and then not let it go. Stop. I don't know, friend. Yeah, I'm glad you saw the red flag. I don't know, cause you just saw the red flags and kept on driving. Like, I'ma keep going. The red flag, honey, is waving. Stop, stop. Press the brakes on this. Went outside, and that's another thing. If we're going out to eat, and this is our first date, and you're like, "Hey, I need to smoke before we eat," that's a red flag right there. Cause you about to spit it out. You about to run it out. You know when you how you get the munchies. You came here to eat, honey. On my dime? On my stop. Red flag. If I pull up somewhere and my first time meeting you, like, we about to smoke to eat. Cause if you fine, and this is not the first date. We've been on a few dates. Like, if we go to a buffet, or like I do this with people I know, I've been knowing you for a while. Yes, let's smoke so we can throw down, so we can enjoy this. There's this one restaurant here that anytime I go, I'm like, yes, we about to smoke. We're about to enjoy this food. It's good without smoking, but when you smoke, bruh, can you say mouth orgasm is so good? It's good without smoking, but the experience when you smoke, bruh. That food is so good. It takes you to a whole other level, like you be in outer space, right? It's so good. It's so good. Like that is so good. So yeah, no, that's a red flag. You smoking before we eat. You try to break the bank, honey. She was not concerned about your pockets. Judging you for your car and then roll up. Nah, I don't even care about that part. I don't even care what you rolled up in. But how you approach it, if you are presenting yourself on our first date, because it's your first impression, beside the one at the pool, which I feel like was a big impression, but apparently I'm the only one. Who picking up a girl at the pool? At a pool party, honey. No judgment, do you? I'm glad you dodged that bullet after it got you a little bit. It got you a little bit. It got you in your pockets, on your side, in your seams right there. It got you a little bit. But yeah, we're learning things. And subscribe